What's up, realist? Welcome to the battle of the century, or maybe the week, maybe the no, whatever. It's gonna be the battle for right now. We're gonna be pitting up two shallow crankbaits. I thought this would be a fun thing to do, just because I don't think it's really gonna matter. I think the fish are gonna hit whatever the fish are gonna want to hit. But we've got the Rebel shallow crankbait versus the Rapala today. They're pretty much done the best I can to get them both on the exact same setup. So we're just gonna get out here on the creek behind us right here. We're gonna work our way down, see what we can catch. I'm gonna basically try to go alternating. I'm gonna basically cast one, then cast the other, then cast it, and then cast the other. You'll see. We'll get it figured out, and hopefully we'll get a good idea of kind of if one of them has a better motion or whatever, if one catches more than the other, or what happens. We're gonna get on the reel, get out here, try to catch some fish on some shallow crankbaits. Alrighty, I walked down to a part of the creek I hadn't been to before. Really up there looks really juicy, but only got so much time in a day. So we're gonna start off, we're gonna cast the Rebel crankbait here. So it's got a black top, little red tip nose, and some real shiny going on. I've already seen a couple bluegill and stuff kind of pooping around here. So, but like I said, I want to go back and forth between this one and the Rapala and see what happens. So I got them both on the ultralights. You got the Sienna, very similar braid. They all have a short fluorocarbon leader. So we're just gonna see. First cast. I think I already got a hit. Got a little bit of a shimmy to it. Maybe I didn't hit a fish, maybe I just hit a patch of gross. All right, this is gonna be the hard part of this, is switching back and forth. All right, then we've got our Rapala here. So switching back and forth is going to be the big thing. Now this one I've got a little bit bigger leader on, just because that's what happened when I did it up. So this one seems to stay a lot higher in the water at the same crank speed. Okay, so I'm basically going to do 3 casts in each spot and see what turns out. So, well, that was a good cast. Got a good ways out there. Definitely has a much wider wobble and sits higher. So back to the Rebel. Oh, of course. Oh, it fixed itself. All right, then go back out front. I don't know, even though the Rebel seems to have a smaller motion, I like that it goes down further. I've got a guy chasing it right now. Oh, I want to cast it again, but I can't. Oh, I gotta go that way. I can cast it again, I just gotta go the opposite direction. Okay. Oh no, I think I got it mixed up. Oh, another guy's chasing it. Oh wow, I got a bunch of people right here. Can't see what all I've got, but there's a bunch. I'm gonna cast it again. I know it's against the rules, but I've got like a ton of bluegill here interested. Oh, well, that's a different spot. Yeah, this one definitely dives a lot better. I'm cheating here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, it taught me a lesson. Got some gunk in there. It's breaking the pattern. We may go to a multicast, then multicast with these things so I can this is the Rapala. Little bass right here as well. Slow down my retrieve, I think. We did 3 casts with the other one, so we'll do 3 casts with this one. Ooh, that one had it. That one had it. Last cast with the Rapala. There we go. One finally held on. See if we can get him in. Alrighty. Our first bluegill here on the Rapala. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, simmer down, Bubba. We'll get you off quick. Show you off and get you off. Alrighty. Got my fingernail back, so kind of lip him again, but there you go. There's a little guy. First catch of the morning on the Rapala. So the Rapala's got 1, and the Rebel is none at the moment. And so the Rapala, I think, floats a little better, has a better waggle to it, but the Rebel has a deeper swim. I'm going to throw the Rebel over there again since the fish are kind of hyped now about foodage. See if we can't get one on the Rebel as well. Definitely a different presentation style in both of them, which is kind of cool. Just in general, to have 2 similar baits that have different presentation styles. There we go. Watch these guys come all the way up. I had to go super slow with it. About the same size as the other one. Yeah, about the same size. Where are you? About the same size, but there we go. Got 1 for 1. We're going to go ahead and move to a different spot. I'll see you there in just a minute. Alrighty, we found a second juicy spot. I think I will just switch over to Doing about 3 or 4 casts on each one of these in each spot. I think that'll be more, not really necessarily more fair per se, but easier for me to just fish instead of trying to switch back and forth every cast. Alright, so we got the Rebel on here right now. It got messed up on the cast, so now it's being a topwater spin bait. Alrighty. So first cast at this spot with Rapala. Oh, Rapala gets a number 2 maybe. There we go. That's a little better. Come on, simmer down. He's a fat boy. Oh my goodness, he's so chunky. I need to get my pliers out. Have them at the ready. There we go. Little chunky one here. Good sized little creek brim. Oh, look up. Oh, see you, buddy. Ah. Wanted to show him off, but hopefully you guys got a chance to see that one. So that was that guy. Okay. Looks like that puts the Rapala up 2-1. I'm thinking that heavier shimmy on the Rapala is what's going to be giving it a little bit of an advantage, but let's move on down. Ah, big old fun things over there. Move on down, let's see if we can catch more fish. All right, we're going to start off with the Rapala in this spot. Cast number 1 on the Rapala. Oh, really? Yeah, that Rapala has that shimmy. Gimme, come here. Yep. Another bluegill. Very nice. Come on, buddy. There we go. I was thinking in my head, I like these little treble hooks because they're easier to get out, but they are not letting me show them off. All right, well, Rapala's got one on the first cast twice. Second cast. What? I think something hit it at the top and I completely missed it because I wasn't paying attention. Did you see a thing take off to the left? Wow. Now I figure this might be a good spot because there is an outlet. That was terrible. There's an outlet where the water would come into this spot right next to me. Okay. I don't know what that was that just took it off the top of the water like that, but man, I wish I would have been focused enough to actually do it. So we're going to switch over to the Rebel now. So the Rebel seems to have a deeper dive, but a less active motion. So because they might almost target different species. I think we're at 3-1. I like it. I can see them. There's probably about 5 or 6 right here in front of me, little bitty guys, and nobody's committing to it. Yeah, looks like there's some reluctant fish. All right, we're going to move on to the next spot. We're going to be starting with the Rebel at the next spot, so give it a fair shake. See you at the next spot. All right, we're going to move on. This spot did not produce for the Rebel or the Rapala. even though I see a ton of stuff. Just chasing it around. All right, moving up to the next spot. All right, we're gonna move to the next spot. See what we can find. We're gonna get brave here in a minute because I'm coming up on some laydowns. So I might throw it over the top of those and see what happens. All right, see you at the next spot. All right, up on to the next spot. Still got Rapala 3, Rebel 1 so far. See if I can't run this guy right in front of his face. This is the Rapala. You slow down a little bit. Oh, got one, I think. Yep. I love that little tree spot because they're always there. And that puts the Rapala at 4 versus the Rebel at 1. So you can see this guy. Let me show them off here. There we go, little bluegill. All right, buddy, see you, sir. So we got one more cast on this Rebel, our Rapala, though. I'm gonna go back over that tree. There we go, got another one. Can we land them? That's the question. Feisty boys. Yep. That's the one thing about this fine stuff on the red breast here. Alrighty, we'll get him unhooked and we'll show him off. Alrighty, there we go. We got him undone. Just going for the pliers there. Sweet. A little bit better of a guy. Very cool. Alright, that was 2. That puts what? That puts Rebel up at 5. No, Rapala up at 5, Rebel still at 1. So, but we're gonna go back over that exact same spot. Let's see if we can't get the Rebel a couple catches. Actually, before that, I'm gonna grab my pliers out of my bag here real quick. I'll tell you what, this bag, that's one of my best purchases I've made so far, down for 100%, because it'll carry just about anything. It takes every bit of punishment I've put it through. So again, the Walmart Ozark Trail is a Walmart brand, so relatively cheap compared to some of the others. All right, here we go, back to the tree. Maybe. Hit it. I'm been bumping rocks now. Little bitty bluegills chasing it. All right. 2. All right, realist. This is gonna be our last spot. Duke these guys out. So we're gonna start off with the Rebel here. Nice juicy spot. Got underbridge, got a big old tree down, and we've got an overhang here. So come on, Rebel. You need some catches, friend. There we go. We got something on the Rebel. Nice. Little bitty guy. It's okay though. Little bitty guys need caught too. Help them grow up big and strong. Okay, I can't lip you. So, little bitty bluegill. He's gonna flip away real quick. Yep. All right, buddy. Little bitty guy. He's right over there in those trees. Once again, this kind of goes to show you the whole cast it where you don't think you should kind of thing, and you're gonna get bites. I think you can. Oops, that's gone. Well, hopefully we get it back. We may not. Well, goodbye, Rapala. And that's going to be the end of this video. Alright, realist, that is it for today's versus video. We had the Rapala and the Rebel shallow crankbait. They both kind of worked a little different. The Rebel seemed to be a much deeper diver and with a little bit less of a shimmy. And then the Rebel was a shallow diver that stayed up on top and had a much bigger wobble. And in the end, look, the Rebel caught 2, and I think the Rapala ended up catching 5 total. So I tried to throw the Rebel a little bit more to try to give it some more edge, but I don't know if it was just the fact that it was going too deep in the water column for some of the bluegill and things that I was catching today, or what the difference was that made the Rapala a little more attractive. So you guys have a great day, great night, great whatever it is, wherever you are. Hopefully it's awesome, and hopefully you get a chance to get on the reel real soon.